So this week, the wrestling world lost an important figure. Scott Hall passed away at the age of 62, I believe. 63?
Yeah, 63.
63. After going in for a hip replacement surgery, I believe it was.
Yep.
And receiving multiple blood clots post-surgery that gave him 3 heart attacks.
Correct.
Leaving him on life support, in which eventually his family decided to go ahead and pull the plug on. The thing about Scott Hall is that, well, we know how Scott Hall got down.
Right.
In the ring, that motherfucker was essentially a genius. Outside the ring, he was a wild boy. Drug problems, so on and so forth. However, thing is, what the hell are you doing?
I was going to get a toothpick. I'm hoping I have a toothpick.
However, the thing is with Scott Hall, knowing that, he got down like that just led to his life after wrestling being an absolute redemption story where he, quit drinking. He, quit the drug abuse. He started taking better care of himself. He got into DDP yoga. And from the look of things, everything was, starting to come up Scotty. And he was, for the most part, disheveled looking at one point. But close to the end, he looked much better. He looked more, not in shape, but, perfectly fine, essentially. It's just absolutely heartbreaking that he's gone at 63. Kind of. Some would say that he should have been gone the way he was running, he was running hard, but a lot of us.
That's very insensitive.
Huh?
I said that's very insensitive for people to say that.
It is, but it's also a bit of a truth. However, I think I can speak for most, if not all of us, if to say that, we wish that he would have been here with us longer. Yeah, man, it's absolutely sad, and at least we have the memories. Like not only as him as Razor Ramon and Scott Hall, the NWO, but I don't know if you follow him on Twitter. Scott Hall was hilarious on Twitter.
Of course, I follow Scott Hall on Twitter. Scott Hall used to like porn videos on Twitter.
Relax.
No, I'm serious. Like people would like tag him in tweets when they have like their shirts out and their shirts on, the Scott Hall custom made t-shirts, and chicks would have like their boobs down low. Scott Hall would absolutely like those. I think I seen him like a Sarah J tweet before.
Scott Hall's a fellow Sarah J soldier.
Yeah, so I say this with the purpose of Scott Hall, as great as he was, he's also an old man with current technology, because all those likes we saw.
But that's the thing, though. It was absolutely in good fun for the most part, because like he'd also like fuck around with fans and bust their balls every once in a while. And that shit was just comical, you know? So it's like, it's absolutely sad that, you know, he's not going to be around to entertain us in one fashion or another anymore. He was the glue of the clip, for the most part, or if not the glue, he was the one that knew the most about wrestling out of that group. And, ask any one of those members, Sean, Trips, Pac, or Nash, that when they were on road trips or whatever, he was constantly, you know, the Einstein of wrestling. And a lot of things wouldn't be if it weren't for him. Case in point, Sting. There was one day where Scott asked Sting, "Hey, you ever seen The Crow?" And which Sting's like, "No." He's like, "I'm not saying you should do anything, you know, like a wild WWF gimmick or anything like that, but I'm just saying you should go see that movie, and maybe you'll get an idea or two." And which that's how you got the black and white Sting that ultimately we see today. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a mind for this business, and he was a, you know, huge encourager of the women's division today. And again, it's just absolutely sad that he's gone. So I would like to give a moment of silence for Scott Hall. Yeah. Rest in peace, Chico. Live via satellite, it is Gorilla Gang Podcast. I am Carlos Crawford. It's Sunday. You know what that means. Alongside my co-host, Kenny Whitaker. What's happening, Kenny?
We're here to take a little survey. How many of you are here to see Trash Wrestling Podcasts? Ooh. How many of you are here to see? Go ahead. Push the button. How many of you are here to see Trash Wrestling Podcasts? Find the blue button.
I found it.
Okay. How many of you are here to see the Gorilla Gang?
Survey says
one more for good.
I love that, man. God. This week, we have more football news for you, which is like like Madden NFL is simulating the free agency period.
They definitely playing Madden.
Also, Tony Storm has an OnlyFans, and I haven't heard from Juan in days. But first, I said, but first, there we go. 10 count.
Why did that work so well?
Brought to you by One Cut Above. For your barbering needs, see my guy Vince out in Albany at One Cut Above Barbershop.
Yeah.
Please search on Google where the location is, because I don't 100% remember the address at the moment.
And from my recollection of history, Vince's do well.
I'm a buzzball deep, so sorry, Vince. At least I gave you the promo. However, number one. Dress it up and make it real for me.
Whatever that means. Whatever that means.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is March Madness. And already we are off to an extensive start. We have reached the Sweet 16 portion where St. Mary's is the first 15 seed team to ever make the Sweet 16. Thus being essentially the ultimate Cinderella team, by example. There have been a lot of shocks and surprises as well. Let me double check this bracket here because it's pretty crazy, actually. A lot of teams are surviving and advancing. A lot of teams are doing a lot of there's no domination. Now I think about it. So all right, yeah, here we go. In the first four, Texas Southern beat Texas A&M CC 76-67. These are playing games essentially. Wright State beat Bryant 93-82, which brings us to our first round. Kansas has been advancing. They're the number one seed. They beat Texas Southern 83-56. They beat Creighton 79-72. Creighton was actually a upset team as they beat San Diego State 72-69 to advance. Kenneth had picked them in his little work bracket or whatever, in which, good call. San Diego State and Providence battled it out. Providence won, and Providence beat Richmond yesterday, which is probably the most small name game in the second round, period. Miami plays Auburn tonight at 7:45. Iowa State plays Wisconsin at 6:10. TCU plays Arizona at 9:40. Fifth seed Houston beat fourth seed Illinois 53-68. Michigan beats Tennessee, third seed Tennessee 76-68. That was an upset, boy.
Jawan Howard.
Yeah. All right, you know what I'm saying?
I guess.
7th seed Ohio State plays second seed Villanova in 20 minutes.
Nova.
And UCLA is playing UCLA beat St. Mary's 72-56. So I was wrong on who is St. Peter's is the first Cinderella team to advance to the Sweet 16, beating Murray State, 7th seed Murray State 70-60. UNC at 8th seed beat number 1 seed Baylor 93-86. I heard a lot about that game. Apparently, the refs were going up for UNC. I'm not 100% sure on that. Or Baylor. I don't know. I just saw. Texas and Purdue play at 8:40 tonight. 11th seed Notre Dame plays 3rd seed Texas Tech at 7:10. 7th seed Michigan State plays 2nd seed Duke at 5:15. Go Michigan State. Why? Because ABD, baby. ABD. Anybody but Duke. 9th seed.
Let's go Duke.
Lost to Gonzaga. Number 1 Gonzaga 82-78. And number 4 Arkansas beat 12th seed New Mexico State 53-48, which is a relatively short scoring game if you think about it. There we go. So the Sweet 16 right now is looking like 4th seed Providence versus 1st seed Kansas, and 11th seed Michigan versus the winner of the Ohio State Villanova game. 8th seed UNC versus 4th seed UCLA on Friday. And the winner of the Texas-Purdue game plays St. Peter's on Friday as well. 4th seed Arkansas versus number 1 seed Gonzaga on Thursday. And then we have a couple more bracket games to be determined from these games today. Looking at the landscape now, who do you think is going to take it all?
I'm biased.
You're biased.
Yeah, for me, it's between Villanova or Duke for obvious reasons. Nova because they in Philly. Duke because I happen to be a fan of Duke because everyone hates Duke.
That's such a fucking awful reason to hate Duke. To love Duke. I just
Not
thought,
for me.
my God, man.
I remember. I can recall the time I was working at Kmart back in the day, and it was this dude that just loved North Carolina because he was from North Carolina, so he was a UNC fan. I was like, "Oh man, I'm a Duke fan." He's like, "You're a what fan? You're a what fan?" He's like, "I like Duke." Like, how could you like Duke? I'm like, "Hey man, you be winning." North Carolina's so much better. I'm like, "Are y'all though?" And he got so mad. Like he started cursing me out. It was hilarious.
They're kind of like on the same echelon, I guess you could say. Like Tobacco Road is essentially ran by Duke in North Carolina. However, when Tim Duncan was there, Wake Forest was solid. And then you have, NC State. And they're like the little brother. So it's like Tobacco Road has always had exceptional basketball teams that were going to wind up in the tournament regardless. However, I grew up with a Duke fan. And not only is Duke as a whole like a basketball program, but their fans are absolutely incorrigible. Like it's like a bit of a cult. I've never seen motherfuckers crying in the stands over their team losing more than Duke.
Sounds like the perfect place to be.
Not to mention the Cameron Crazies. They're kind of like a gang. Like otherwise,
not down.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people that nobody really knows that has made their identity, a student section. And it's like, I can't get down with that either. So I've just never been a fan of Duke. Plus the fact that they just have players that are absolute villains. Like you just don't like them. Like fucking Grayson Allen.
Love it.
Early. Or Christian fucking Leitner.
Love it.
You like Christian Leitner?
Yeah, because I hate him so bad. And it's been like 20 years.
Please stop doing this, Kenny.
It's no different than the swamp. Y'all got a whole thing called the swamp. Florida. So different.
It's one thing to have an entire stadium, but it's a whole nother thing for your student section to be, the end all be all of your arena. That's my point. Like, they don't have nicknames. You know what I'm saying?
It's no different than the dog pound. Or the Hogs.
I don't know why Cleveland hasn't been great in years.
Or the freaking black hole.
Listen, my point is, right, college football stadiums, they have, a lot of them have nicknames. Not just the Swamp. You have the Big House. You have 2 Death Valleys. You have fucking...
One real one.
You said one real one?
Yeah.
Oh, Clemson?
No. No.
Talk about the one that caused legitimate earthquakes. Yeah, okay. All right, fair enough. That Death Valley. I understand. We've won games in that stadium. Just thought I'll throw that out there.
That's cool.
He said, did we?
I said, that's cool.
He said, that's
cool. We won games in the swamp, too.
Fair enough.
Heartbreaking ones, as a matter of fact.
Fair enough. So it's like, you have Happy Valley. You have the Horseshoe. So like college football stadiums are going to have nicknames because of that atmosphere in general. However,
So why can't the basketball have it for the atmosphere?
because it's not the entire arena that's nicknamed. It's literally just the fan section. And in the fan section, they get the privilege of being like ridiculously close to the basketball court as opposed to any other basketball arena in the country.
They got the money.
I'm pretty sure other universities have the money as well.
No, they ain't got Duke bills. Duke bills was built on the back of Duke bills was built on plantations. Okay, this money has deep roots.
And that's another reason why I can't fuck with Duke. So it's like
but so is a lot of universities though. Just Duke got the deepest plantation.
And they're the douchebags that choose to make a fan section. That's my point, Kenny. Like,
I'd rather enjoy the fan section. I'm going in.
So no.
Me and all my melanin, and then I'm going to take it over and make it a black fan section.
Added to the fact that, again, I grew up with a Duke fan. Absolutely incorrigible.
Who's that, Caleb?
Yes, of course. So
one of the few things we agree on.
I think about it, I don't agree with Caleb on a lot of things as far as sports go, because that motherfucker's a Duke fan. So in turn, I just became a Maryland fan for one reason or another, being that, well, Steve went to Maryland. That's how I found out Steve was my cousin.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, I guess I can get down with Maryland as far as basketball goes. But, you know, I became a Gators fan when they played Florida State the first time in 1996. And I realized that Caleb was a Florida State fan in football. And I was like, yeah, fuck that noise. Go Gators. And since then, I've been a Florida Gators fan for every sport. So imagine the feeling of elation I felt from 2006 to 2007. Oh, you couldn't tell me shit those 2 years.
See, I tried to do that with LSU, and I realized LSU basketball was absolutely trash.
Yeah, all y'all had was Ben Simmons.
And Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, yeah. I forget Shaq's LSU alum.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got people in the league. You know what I'm saying? Big Baby Davis.
Fucking Joakim Noah and Corey Brewer.
Yeah. Trash.
I mean, Joakim Noah ended up being something, but the other two, not so much.
You know what I'm saying? We got a Hall of Famer, you know what I'm saying, non-shooting dude, and you know, a champion.
Listen, I'm going to go ahead and take Wisconsin on this one. Why? Because you never know. You never know what can happen. That's the thing about March Madness. It's so fucking unpredictable. That's why I stopped doing brackets, because I don't like disappointing myself.
Yeah.
So and doing these brackets, you're just going to disappoint yourself, because there are going to be a lot of upsets that you don't realize is going to happen. You can guess these upsets, but it may not be the upsets you want.
Yeah, so, like that year that Duke that we had Zion, Cam Reddish, and RJ Barrett. I think they'll go to finals. They lost in like the first round.
Yeah.
I seen that. I was like,
that's what made me go, okay, I think I'm done with this, because I had y'all motherfuckers making it at least to the Sweet 16. So y'all just completely destroyed my bracket, and that's what I get for trusting you motherfuckers.
How you think I felt? I had them winning it all. And I had to go. I said, well, at this point, I just was like,
yep.
No point.
So, yeah, I mean, the thing about March Madness these days is that I don't know who a lot of these kids are at this point. Like, we're getting to a point where we're in a one and done era where kids are going to college for 1 year just to go pro because they have to. You know what I'm saying? if there was no rule where you had to do 1 year of college required to make it to the pros, you would still have one of us coming out of high school, like Kobe or Kevin Garnett, or I want to say Darius Miles came out of high school as well.
Tracy McGrady.
Huh?
Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady, correct. So it's like if that rule was still around, we wouldn't see a lot of people in college. That's why March Madness these days is like, all right.
LeBron came out of high school too.
Right. How can I forget LeBron? Yeah. So, yeah. So the thing is that you can't really 100% get into March Madness like you used to, because these kids aren't spending 3-4 years in the same university to where you see them next year in the tournament and you're like, all right, I know what to expect out of this team because of who was there last year.
Right.
But that being said, it's like there are still a couple of solid players that are in the tournament right now. There's that one kid from Gonzaga, Chet Holmgren. Your man like 7'1" and has the moves of a guard. It's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, that's utterly ridiculous.
But nonetheless, number 2. So as of, I want to say it was noon Friday. No, noon Saturday. Tony Storm has an OnlyFans.
No, that was it. I sent you the message.
Now
it got created. And just go through this and what Juan sent me. It was on Tuesday at 9:24 when it was put into action. And yeah, that's when Juan sent me that he found it. No post or nothing was on there, but he got that too.
You know what? Leave it to Juan to be the first motherfucker out of all of us to, find it, because that motherfucker is one nasty Negro. Let me tell you.
Mr. Pervy in the building, baby.
Mr. Pervy in the flesh.
Listen, Tony Storm posted a photo about exclusive pictures, and this man immediately was like, OnlyFans coming soon? I was like, bro, I don't think that's what that is. It could be anything. And then Sings and Terry's like, here we go. I'm like, you should not be that efficient.
I just know he signed up for that.
He did.
I know he did. I know in my heart of hearts he did.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened when he saw it. He's like, "Oh, it's Tony Storm OnlyFans. I'm ready to sign up." That's how I talk.
It's like on one side of the fence, this quad again, he's Mr. Pervy, but on the other side of that fence, hey man, that Tony Storm's good milk.
You know what?
Can you deny it?
I can deny it because I'm not trying to walk that way no more. But
I mean, she got Outback Steakhouse back there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think prime.
This is no rules, just right, huh?
No rules, just right. Like, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all.
So, are you signing up for the OnlyFans?
Fuck no. You crazy? No, I'm not signing up for that. I can afford that.
You don't know what the price is gonna be.
And I still won't be able to afford it.
What if it's like $4.99?
Not in my budget right now. Once I get this new job, maybe, but my first paycheck, I got some extra money. All right, I'll consider it. But if I sign up for OnlyFans, I don't think Tony Storm would be the one jump that I sign up for. Which brings me to this next question. If any wrestler or former wrestler started an OnlyFans, whose would you sign up for?
Well, putting the way I like to live my life aside for the basis of this question, if one started one, I'm not gonna lie to you, it'd probably be Trish.
Trish had OnlyFans because she was a mom.
If OnlyFans was around like that Attitude Era time and they were doing that, oh, I'd definitely be on Trish Stratus's time.
Oh my god.
Her and Jacqueline.
Buddy.
Sable would get the most money though.
Oh yeah, definitely, without a doubt.
Sable. And Brock would cancel that instantly after 2000.
Stacy Keibler would have the wild OnlyFans because the leg.
That judge has been all legs.
All legs. I wouldn't hate it.
Tori Wilson.
Tori Wilson will be live.
Tori Wilson.
Live.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I would have in a heartbeat signed up for Melina's. Oh yeah.
Melina, oh yeah.
Oh, we seeing splits?
Mm-hmm. Leaders would have been popping, especially she had some stuff on there with Edge.
Hey, come on, man. I don't know how we managed to get a buzzer on how we were going to get misogynistic over this, but here we are. But
I mean, we putting ourselves in that time.
Nah, I tell you what, Melina doing the splits on a handstand, I am signing up. Oh boy, I'm signing
Deborah would make some income off OnlyFans.
Puppies!
Like everyone
Deborah would never have to show anything. She just had the push-up, the wild push-up on, like just the titties out.
That's it.
That's all Bubba's going to ever ask for. Like I don't want to see you naked, Deborah. I just want to see the puppies. That's all.
Yeah.
What if the things ain't really thinging like we thought they were over the years?
What, Deborah?
Yeah.
Oh no.
The push-up, like, it was just the accentuation, but like the things ain't really much to die for.
Oh no! Get the buzzer ready. She have a Charlotte Flair situation. No. Good Lord. People would hate that so bad. Listen, you open the door for this. Okay.
One's bigger than the other. Shit.
This is what you wanted. You opened the door for this.
She got an any nipple and a naughty nipple. Like
one shit real high, one shit real low. Oh nah. One titty like, I think I'm gonna jump.
I'm gonna fucking jump. Hey, nah, that's sick, though. I'll tell you what, Eva Marie. No, not Eva Marie.
I said Eva Marie. You signed up for Eva Marie? You know
I'm not signing up for Eva Marie. Everybody else would be. No,
I'd contemplate it. I'm like, well,
Torres. That's
okay. Yeah. I'd contemplate Eva Marie because she's not wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Different.
Hey, I tell you what. Lash Legend started OnlyFans. Listen.
Her and Nikita Lyons doing
listen
together. Like I seen they promo, like she like caught her like fake, she had a fake body or something. That was funny.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, they listening to Twitter.
I can't wait for that program.
They in the background, girl, they both talk about our butts. Let's do a promo about our booties.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's do it. Cause I'm thick, you thick.
Mm-hmm.
Battle of the thickums. Who's gonna win? This is what wrestling has come to, y'all pervies out here, Mr. Pervy Juniors and whatnot. Now they doing promos about who butt bigger. This is what y'all wanted. They're about to have a who butt bigger match, big butt on the pole match. Welcome to WCW.
Bigelow versus the Iron Cheeks. Let's go.
Batista versus Mrs. Beautiful. Paul Mrs. Beautiful Lash Legend.
Yeah. Somebody called the kid Elias suplexes Texas, and I was like, okay, all right. But we've gone further than we should have.
Rowdy Keister.
The road pog Jesse James.
Mrs. Ass. Sick of y'all. I'm not doing this.
Oh no.
I'm already here.
Oh. Whew. Oh man. Listen. I'll tell you what though, Mandy Rose started on OnlyFans. She do numbers.
Mm-hmm. Mandy Rose breaking OnlyFans site.
She would do numbers. Hey man, I like Mandy Rose. Like as a wrestler, as you know, a look, like Mandy Rose is, yeah, she's gotten much better than when she started.
Welcome to the train.
She got the that Trish Stratus syndrome.
Welcome to the train.
I can dig that. Like I actually like watched her over the week because Cora Jade, she like pretty much had toxic attraction hell until the end of the episode.
Which is a great name for a faction, by the way.
Toxic attraction?
Yes.
I must admit, I cannot tell a lot. That is a hell of a stable name. But yeah, she just had them in hell. Like she had Gigi Dolan reaching for her like belt on like a little like thing that was hanging. And once she grabbed the belt, it locked her ass up in the cage.
Listen, I'll tell you whose OnlyFans would cause a fire. Jade Cargill.
Woo!
Her OnlyFans would break the internet.
Man, listen. I would do anything.
Now, whose OnlyFans would not cause attention?
Who's wouldn't?
Yeah, who wouldn't?
That's a good one. Who do you at?
I don't know. This might be controversial, and I'm very, very secure that they're not watching the Big Swole. You want nothing to do with Big Swole OnlyFans? Or are you tuning in? Or are you saying passing?
I'd peek in.
But you wouldn't stay long.
I wouldn't stay long. Probably
that
not.
That man be peeking in and be like, bye, have a good time.
So, oh yeah, she's married. Let me get out of here.
so is Jade Cargill. That didn't stop you.
Oh, she's married?
Yeah.
Aw. That's tough.
Oh, okay. Who else is OnlyFans? This is fun. Who else is OnlyFans wouldn't cause a stir? Then we
what
can go
you know?
Yeah.
I don't really think about it because a lot of these female wrestlers are very popular. So it's like I would say like Sasha Banks, but it's like
nah, bro.
People are definitely tuning in for Sasha OnlyFans. That's for sure. I would say Bailey, but I'm definitely
people tuning in for Bailey.
Because listen, let me tell you something about Bailey.
Oscar.
Bailey got yams too. Nobody Yamala. Oh shit.
Yeah, you know what? Oscar maybe probably won't cause numbers. Not that many people are like you, Carlos.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Connie Sane, nobody would tune into, but Oscar, I think people like Oscar's pretty. So it's like I see a lot of people tuning into that. Nah, man, nah. You haven't seen her like modeling. That's why you cut off your motherfucking screen, because you ain't seen her model before. Oh man, come back, Kenny. We'll stop talking about Austin.
No.
I don't know if anybody would see a Britt Baker OnlyFans, only because I don't think Adam Cole's allowing that.
I like Britt as a wrestler. I probably wouldn't want to tune into a Britt OnlyFans.
Here we go. All right, I would not want to see a Layla Hirsch OnlyFans personally.
Oh no.
I'm good off that, actually.
I wouldn't want to see a Tessa Blanchard.
I don't think at this point anyone would want to see a Tessa Blanchard one. However, a Jordan Grace one, that's still on the table. I'm sorry. That's still on the table. I believe so. So I don't.
Would you want to see Alundra Blaze OnlyFans?
These days, no. Back in the day, maybe.
Luna Vachon?
Luna Vachon? Nah.
China.
I'm tuning into a China OnlyFans. I used to look at a crush.
Nicole Bass.
You got a problem? Maybe I would. I don't like muscular women. I do. So
no, wrong again, because Jay Cargill is muscular.
Fair point.
I don't want to say it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
As a Christian, I get in trouble for saying this, so I don't want to say it.
Okay, text it to me and I'll say it. Do it. Because if you ain't gonna stand in it, I surely will. I have no couth. 0 donut mounts of couth. I don't like my women looking like men. I personally don't care, because if that thing, them things thing. All right. Again, I'm a Sarah J soldier. So
listen, no, but see, she's a woman. Nicole Bass, I cannot tell. And because I cannot tell, I choose to not.
Listen, I watched that motherfucking that swimsuit contest between her and Deborah. I was like, okay, I see Nicole. I don't even think she's alive anymore. We should not be talking about the dead like this. I just
bro, we didn't mention Luna Vachon and China.
Just a cautionary buzzer, dog. We gotta do that real quick.
China was proud of what she did, even though her people try to lie and say she wasn't.
Was she though? Because
she was on record saying she was.
It's like
in an interview.
Standpoint, I don't think she was 100% happy, and that's pretty sad what trauma could do to you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really sad, because God, she was so good.
So well, in WWE 2K22, they got her. No, I'm not gonna say that. They got her with the cannon from WrestleMania.
They got late 2000s era China in that one. I mean, like before she left the WWE.
Yeah, they got her. Don't treat me like a woman. Don't treat me like a man.
Yeah.
With that cannon.
So, but I mean, regardless, I can dig it. Yeah, I got no more in mind, to be honest. Ty Conti seems like an easy one.
Yeah, that's a toss up. I wouldn't want to see.
Toss up.
Yeah. Well, I might tune into Alicia Fox one. Might.
Hey, Don't talk about my cousin like that, bro.
What?
Only because her last name is also Crawford. So
Oh well.
that's the bit.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Like,
That one went over my head. But I
yeah,
mean,
the longer she's gone, the more I miss Alicia Fox. I ain't gonna lie, because she could work in the ring.
you missed the legend Alicia Fox.
I do low key.
I probably wouldn't check for a Karen OnlyFans. Not gonna lie to you.
Cameron,
Yeah, I probably wouldn't check for it.
I am looking at a Naomi OnlyFans. I'm sorry, Oos. Sorry, Oos.
Becky Lynch.
No, definitely not.
You're not checking the Becky Lynch one.
It'll probably do numbers, but not my number.
Not my number. Natalia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her and her sister, listen.
They know what they doing, bro. They promote.
They know exactly what they doing.
I'd be like, hey, yo.
I'd be like, all right, Natalia. I wish I had known before. She finally leaning into the sex appeal. I can dig it.
It's a little too late now.
A Victoria OnlyFans. Fuck you! I'm tuning into that.
I'd probably peek in. I probably wouldn't stay long though.
I'm staying for a little bit because listen, Victoria was fine.
I'm staying for Mickey James.
Oh, Mickey James? Oh yeah, no doubt. I love Mickey James, though. I miss her in the WWE. I took her for granted too.
Yeah. She's better hardcore country. Jazz.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I was just about to say that.
You gonna say Jazz? Okay.
Oh, son. WWE dropped the ball with Jazz, bro. Like, she had a solid run, but it could have been so much better, dog.
I feel like we're missing somebody. Kelly.
Nah, I wouldn't. Or Jillian Hall.
You gonna get on OnlyFans? She's just singing all bad.
I would tune into a Michelle McCool OnlyFans.
Nah, I wouldn't tune into Michelle Taker. Michelle Taker.
Michelle McUndertaker.
Michelle Taker.
I've already mentioned Sable.
Layla?
Son, when I tell you I had the hugest crush on Layla back in the day, dog. I think it might have surpassed my crush for Melina. Like, Layla is so gorgeous. So gorgeous.
Yeah, this segment has definitely gotten very excited. Iconic OnlyFans. That's the people's eyebrow.
Now we're cooking with kerosene here.
This
All
man
right.
tapped into his people's champion.
Listen,
eyebrow.
You can tune in for Peyton Royce. I'm gonna tune in for Billy Kay. Let me tell you something about Billy Kay. All right. Not only is she fine, she also funny as hell.
I'll tell you who I'm tuning in, and this probably be one of the last few. Liv Morgan.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what she's saying, Daddy, like she did on Up, Up, Down, Down. I'm right there.
That shit. I just think Liv Morgan's very pretty.
I think she is too, but that's just the bonus. You know what I'm saying? If she's saying Daddy like that, that's the bonus.
Daddy, see.
I
I don't know who's more on the Mr. Pervy spectrum, you or me. And right now it's like you. So
No, I mentioned that one time. That's it. Don't try to put me in the Mr. Pervy spectrum. First of all, that distinction only goes to Juan.
Fair enough.
If anyone's gonna put them in the spectrum, it has to be him.
That is completely fair.
Okay, so you don't get that authority. But if I were judging, I would say you name one.
All right, I completely understand.
Yeah. I've also acknowledged that I did not want to participate, but you opened the door. So there's that. You opened the door, was like, come on in. Like there was cheers.
I did say that we were going to do this bit. So like, and you agreed to it. You could have said no.
Begrudgingly.
You enjoyed the segment. Shut up. No,
If I would have said no, you still would have done it. You found a way.
While you were shaking your head in disgust. I'm used to that. So
yes, exactly. So ain't no stopping you. No.
That's who else needs to start an OnlyFans, Mia Yim.
Right.
The entire dollhouse needs an OnlyFans. I need a Marty Bell OnlyFans. Stat. You understand? What you know about Marty Bell?
This is when you played the Kawhi laugh, which you deleted, because that is me. That's it all.
Fair enough. All right. Number 3. So speaking of pervs, Deshaun Watson signs with Cleveland.
Wow. This is just a pervy episode.
That was a hell of a segue.
Yes, it was.
So, how do you feel about Donovan McGrabb in Cleveland? No, I'm not hitting a buzzer on that one. That was a good one. We can still hear you cackle. You might as well turn like,
hey, no.
I had this laughter.
I was ripped my shirt like Hulk Hogan. Hey, man. I don't know. I just hope he doesn't grab a lot of people. He has to grab the balls, from the center. But
they call him Sperm Edwards on Twitter.
Sperm Edwards. Jock Gruden.
The Gropey Brissett.
Wow.
Michael Strahan.
Hey, dog.
Fill up Rivers.
Josh McGraw.
Kurt Warner. No. JP Grossman.
Oh man.
Randall Fondleham. Jeez, that was a good one.
Jesus. Dante Cum Grabber.
Han Marino.
Joe Montana.
Tom Shady. Tim Casting Couch. Oh my God.
Peyton Handing.
Handy Dalton. Oh yeah.
Johnny Hands Down. Johnny Hands Down.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh my goodness, bro. What?
A lot of buzzers this week.
Dog, man.
However,
oh man.
My thing is that with the talent that they have on that offense, they still have no offensive line. So what are we really doing here? At which you said,
what did I say?
My response. What was your response to what I said? They had no O line.
Oh yeah. He used to that in Houston. He been running for his life in Houston all his career, and he got them 10 wins.
So I guess it could work.
He had a year off, and he had his hands off. His hands off for a year. So
Got his hands tied behind his back for an entire season.
Right. Sitting on hands and
His agent told him, "You're gonna wear these pants, and I better not see them unzipping once."
he was not allowed to take the gloves off.
Oh man, these jokes are sick, dog.
These jokes are getting out of hand.
Like, we have officially gone off the rails. If we haven't gone off the rails in the last segment, this is where we go off the rails.
Yeah, I think we just got to keep holding on.
We might have broken the buzzer.
Just grab a hold of something and keep still.
We may have broken the buzzer. God damn. Oh, there goes that. However, in other oh, there it is. However, in other news and around the NFL, damn, I drew a blank just that fast.
Devontae Adams.
Yes, Devontae Adams is now a Vegas Raider, which is kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, real funny. Things in.
It's funny because all Aaron Rodgers have left to throw to now is goddamn
Anthony Lazard, boy.
Nah.
Whatever his name is.
There was one more player.
Martez Ventus Scammon. No, he
No.
left too, didn't he?
I don't know, but no, not him. Part of me wants to say Brandon Cooks, but I know it's not Brandon Cooks.
Oh no.
There was one more receiver that they have. He has literally one last receiver to throw to if he. Regardless, he don't have anybody to throw to, and
he better call James Jones and.
So it's like that's a sticky situation for him personally. However, Devontae Adams, he has Derek Carr to throw to him, and they were teammates at Fresno State. So there's going to be chemistry there. They have to, make up for lost time for the most part, but there is, prerequisite chemistry. So that is actually looking good. That was actually a good look for Vegas.
You see, we gotta see.
We shall see.
It's been a minute since they actually played together, so we gotta hope they can actually do well.
Right.
Also, the Eagles signed Hassan Reddick, which was a good pickup for us because we have no linebacker. So,
Miles Jack is a Steeler now. I said,
yeah. Juju is a signed for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Wait, who?
Juju Smith-Schuster signed with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh yeah, you did send that to me. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So I'm giving this motherfucking Pat Mahomes so many weapons to work with.
To lose in the AFC Championship.
Now wait a minute. Have they has Tyrann Mathieu figured out where he's gonna go?
I think I heard something. I can't remember if I missed that or not. He might not have signed. Also might have missed it, so I'm not sure.
I heard he was going to Pittsburgh, but then Joe was talking about how he might go to y'all motherfuckers.
Hey, listen.
In which that would be a hell of a look for Philly.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do.
You wouldn't know how to act.
He come on here and bring his friends. Yeah, it was something about that. If he comes, Patrick Peterson might come with him, which.
Oh, that'd be fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Oh, duh. And above all else, Bob Miller, Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, that's the one I missed.
And which could there be like They're going crazy over there in Buffalo. They building something over there.
Yep. I hope y'all ready to go to 4 Super Bowls and lose 4 more.
Hey, I don't think that's going to happen. I think this time around, if they do make it to the Super Bowl, they're going to actually win.
No.
That is actually pretty good. Like,
yeah, so they were good in the 90s too. And they lost.
Fair point.
I just hope it's the NFC East again that gives them 4 more L's. And this time we can be a part of that.
No.
Every team in the NFC East got to win off Buffalo but us. That's a shame. Buffalo was just handing out trophies to the division.
There's NFC East going back to the Super Bowl. Like, ever.
Huh?
All right? Never. Ever. Y'all had y'all run. Y'all are going to sniff the conference championship and blow it from here on out for the rest of our lives.
Nah.
Thank you.
We'll do it again.
Yeah, maybe. But not.
Oh, yeah. I know you're not a Falcons fan anymore, but I've seen something about them possibly looking into Baker Mayfield.
Franchise, bro. Let me tell you.
In which is better than Matt Ryan.
Is it? I don't know why people still believe in Baker Mayfield. I don't.
I mean, I don't believe in him. I think he's better than Matt Ryan right now. Ryan's like 36.
I am inclined to agree. I'm inclined to disagree. And Matt Ryan is already an above average quarterback at his best. Again, you know how I feel about that motherfucker. Like, that MVP season in 2017 was an anomaly. It probably shouldn't have even happened for real. It was just a very good season. And we haven't seen anything like that from him since.
Oh, yeah. Also, the Titans cut your boy Julio Jones.
I get it. I don't think it was smart, but I get it.
Yeah, I think that's all the updates I got.
Julio Jones to get hurt. That's what Julio Jones' career has ended up being. A freak of fucking nature when he's actually playing, but he has to play often.
Correct.
So
I think that's all the NFL updates I got.
Yeah, man. I that's all I got too. Yeah, we can go ahead and pin count. And one more thing before we go out, right? Mighty Mallard sent us a video on of a guy with his girl at a Hawks basketball game.
I'm assuming former fiance.
And there was a little like you know how they have bits where they have like kiss cam and shit like that. Well, this bit in particular during the downtime in the game, they had a guy walking around with one of those little like those things that
diamond checker.
Yeah, a diamond checker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he goes to diamond check one shorty with her man. Turns out that ring is fake. And she looks at him like, motherfucker, really? I said, no. And she gets up and she walks off. She leaves.
No, you missed pot. She throws the ring at him.
Oh, I forgot the part where she throws the ring at your man. And I'm like, yo, the disrespect.
Hilarious.
It's hilarious, but I kind of feel bad because it's like, you proposed to shorty.
She accepted.
And the thing that fucked you up was going to an Atlanta Hawks game.
As a Trailblazers fan, by a mascot. And not only did they had courtside seats, which made it even worse. So it's like, you probably had a hookup for them seats. Had it all looking up, you know what I'm saying? Had shorty got, you know what I'm saying? Doing whatever.
Courtside seats are a pretty penny hookup or not, dog.
Right, exactly. And I'm probably saying, like, he probably was, that's probably just the ring to have until he got the real jump. He said, all right, this don't look good enough. I can save her some time so I can get the real jump. Now it's over. The cat's out of the bag.
Tough scene.
And what makes it even worse, I asked in the Twitter thread and our Twitter message, I said, why did the cameraman follow Shorty out like they was immortal?
Oh, that would have been comical.
And he did. He followed her out. She
Hey,
walked off pissed. Like, I'm like, where you going? To the concession stand? That won't make the diamond real. You gonna lead the whole game? Diamond thing?
I said, women will leave you at a basketball game if they find out that their ring is fake. Wow. Wow. That's so shallow.
Hilarious.
And honestly, I don't 100% get the concept of women wanting real diamonds rings. Like, all right, I'm going to say this. I don't know if this, deserves a buzzer because it's
Lightly.
roughly true.
Women all over are watching you.
No. This isn't about the women. This is about the diamonds themselves, right?
Oh.
These diamonds are mined by people that literally only see the diamonds and never own them. Blood diamonds that they're called. You know what I'm saying? So, most women ain't gonna give a fuck about that because women like being flashy. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? If this situation made you go, she did the right thing, I personally am inclined to stay away from you. You know, you might be a little too high maintenance for me. I'm not saying that I'm a broke nigga, which I am, but regardless, I'm saying that, I wouldn't be able to satisfy you from a, maintenance standpoint because you're way too high maintenance. You need fancy shit. Me personally, I'm not into fancy shit. So I just couldn't get down with you off GP for that.
I'm telling you right now, ladies, if you want me as a husband, you can propose to as with a ring pop until I can get money for it, all right? You can take it or leave it.
And I thought I was a broke nigga. Okay, so
if it worked for Norbert and the girl in that movie, it can work for you. And I guarantee you that girl is probably better than like 90% of y'all.
But like you the one that told me that there may be women watching, and this is what you said. Boy, we ain't shit. But nonetheless, it's like, listen, if I get serious with someone, and my thought is always going to be marriage at this point in my life. I'm 30 years old. I wanted to be married 5 years ago, 6 years ago even. That was always my dream since I was 5 years old. I haven't achieved that dream. I'm very upset at myself. I may never forgive myself for it. However, we're here now. So
wait, your dream was to be married? You had a dream to get married at 5?
No, ever since I was 5, I wanted to be married and have a family and kids. I mean, a family in my own place by 24.
Oh.
And here I am, 30, single, and still living here. So, no.
To quote Thanos.
I demanded better for myself.
To quote Thanos, reality is often disappointing.
No doubt.
And also...
yeah. So, I mean, neither here nor there because we're here now.
Hey, at least it could always be worse. You could always be Scott Baio is 45 and single and on a reality TV show.
Jesus. So I am like, if I start dating somebody, it's going to be the main aim is going to be marriage. So it's like I'm not just choosing any old body. With that being said, once things start to get serious and I realize, all right, we're starting to move towards that direction, I'm going to start saving up for a ring. Now, this may be a platinum band. This may be one of those rings that got your man's in trouble at the fucking Hawks game. However, for me, it's the sentiment that counts. Like
the action and the step that you take.
Exactly, because my love for you is not measured in dollar amounts. And I'd hope that your love for me wouldn't also be measured in dollar amounts. So I'm not going to, buy something extremely cheap especially if I can afford something relatively expensive, but I'm not going to be flashy about it either. I'll give you this like little cubic zirconia ring real quick. You can hold that until we actually tie the knot, and then you can hold this platinum band. That seems like a fair compromise. No?
Ladies, you got one or two options. Either you wear this ring pop or I'll take you to a big dinner and try to get a ring. You choose.
God damn. That's another thing about weddings. I don't know if I'll have a big over the top wedding. Like, she wants a big over the top wedding, and by tradition, her parents would be paying for it. So I'd be like, I guess, but I'm not, really not saying trying to have a big wedding. I'm saying that the money we spend on a big over the top wedding, we could spend on a like huge honeymoon vacation.
Our wedding is going to be us watching Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth's wedding, and then watching Chester and Stephanie's wedding. Those are our weddings. Pick.
Hey, Kenny, man, don't have a Triple H Stephanie wedding, bro. That's sick. No.
The question is not whether did we, but how many times did we consummate the marriage?
Buzzer. There it is.
Consummate the marriage.
Sick. Absolutely sick.
Of course, I don't believe half of the stuff I'm saying. The person that I'm with that knows very well that I am planning for things to be much better than I've seen others go well. So I think a lot of times with that, and not to go into details, like people don't see a lot of marriage work, so they have fear of being married. So it's like I seen the marriage work, and I'm like, yo, it can happen. So I'm not kidding with the ring pop though. If I'm that broke and I can't really get a ring, just take the ring pop. You don't even have to wear it. Just hold it.
It counts as an engagement. Keep it in the bag if you got to, but
yeah, just keep it in the bag. Just what I'm saying, do something. And I'm a big kid anyway, so.
Plus the fact that motherfuckers' face be so big, you can't even fit in a ring pop. To be honest,
correct.
Unless you have like really small fingers.
Put it on your pinky.
So nah, I highly doubt you can wear it around your neck, but then it's just gonna like get dirty and shit. You're gonna have all types of debris on your ring pop before
rinse it off. Wrench it off.
Wrench it off. I mean, eventually that ring gets smaller and smaller before you wrench it off. So I don't know. Can't call it.
More of the story: don't be that guy that goes to the house game and gets blown and found out by a mascot.
Man, moral of the story: if you go into a motherfucking basketball game and you gave your wife to be a cubic zirconian engagement ring, don't sit courtside. No, you're gonna get exposed, bro. That's what this all boils down to. However, bring on, Kenny.
That being said, my name is Kenneth Whitaker, aka Hendrick Soul, original owner Millennial Falcon. Been flying this vessel for a very long time, with or without ring pops.
Okay. 23 skidoo. 24. 25.
I tell you who didn't wear a ring pop. Han Solo.
Here we go again.
I like button pressing. I need a new laptop, bro. God damn.
AKA the last Black Jedi. Do or do not, there is no try. Like if you try me when you get mad about my fake ring, I will give you 2 ring pops. And yes, I'm gonna find a way to fit a ring pop in every one of my.
I didn't like going, so I'm glad it froze on you.
Oh.
He said, "Oh."
AKA, not too mean. I'm a savage. Oh yeah. See, the one thing you always gotta remember, Mean Gene, is that women always like flashy things. Yeah, but the one thing the Nacho Man isn't good at is being flashy, because I don't do all the grandstanding and hot dogging yet. But I will go to the supermarket, Mean Gene, and get my favorite ring pop is the green apple ring pop. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but cherry's okay, but that's not the Nacho Man's type of way. But what the Nacho Man will do is tell no thought you don't deserve a ring pop because you're not loyal enough. Mean Gene, have you ever had a non-loyal thought? I just can't do it, Greg. Yeah. And I'll take her to Taco Bell, tell her, oh, hell no. Tell the rapper that I'm no broke, go ahead with me, elbow drop. Oh, yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Nacho Man, I'm a Savage, live from a fancy restaurant in which he just proposed to his old lady. Back to you, Gorilla.
That's my 5th ring pop this week. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
AKA the very sexual, the very tight.
Very tight, yes.
Austin Powers, Faja.
Wait, is Faja?
Dad is Faja.
Oh. Butter.
Such a block. Who throws a cupcake? Honestly.
He was so upset about that, bro. Really. Who throws a cupcake? Honestly.
And in honor of Cody Rhodes signing with WWE, aka Vincent Kennedy Blackman.
Okay.
Yeah. So glad to see you again, Cody. I remember when you were talking all that trash about me at that pissant company that you call AEW. Well, now you're back in my list. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get Roman. I'm going to get Brock. I'm going to get Big E once his neck heals. Speedy recovery to you. I'm going to get my son Shane. And I'm going to get my son-in-law Triple H. And we're going to have ourselves a 3-on-3-on-3 beat Cody Rhodes down match. And it's going to take place where, Carlos?
In your office.
In my office. And just to top it off, because I know it's been a very long time since anyone's been in my office, I'm going to get Pat McAfee to punt each and every last one of your fellow AEW members that want to come back into my locker room after thinking they were competition. And I'm going to show you just how diabolical and evil I can get, especially when it comes to making wrestlers stardust.
Tough scene. All
right. I missed that in your office bit.
I missed that in your office bit. I'm not going to lie. However, to bring it on home, my name is Carlos Crawford, a.k.a. super kicking the Brock's head off out of nowhere while wearing the shortest of shorts while he's doing a people's elbow. It's chin music, Charlie.
Those shorts were really short, weren't they?
Them shorts were short as fuck. Oh, those just nut huggers. He almost had them with the dun-da-duns.
Don't drop that dun-da-dun.
AKA Old Stone Cold.
What?
You want to know why?
What?
You want to know why?
What?
You want to know why?
What?
Shut up. W.
What?
H.
What?
Why?
What?
I'll tell you why. Because Stone Cold said so. And that's the bottom line. Why? Because Old Stone Cold said so. Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
What?
Legitimate what? AKA Snack Miller, prepared for the rapture, cause a hillbilly through the spinners on the tractor. I listen to Uncle Cracker, but that's white America for you. We all that matters. I'm walking backwards, shadow boxing with karate masters. AKA Warren Moonshine. 14-point win. Drinks on me that night.
Hey.
AKA the idiom savant. You know, I'm pretty penny wise, but proud foolish. Like, I know a lot about nothing. That's your idiom. Pretty penny wise, pound foolish.
Nah.
However, bring it on home. AKA Haystack West. Give me my tobacco, said a brown made my leaf green. Make my water mixed with fire, and I'm the happiest man you'll see. Whoa, Betty! Oh, you poor bastard. Ah! What's this? Why is there a part of a map in your mouth, mister? Oh, I guess dead men tell no tales. And ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 174. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And above all else, for the love of all things holy, watch the fucking product.
That's product.
We off this.
Yeah.